Is this the end of the LeBron era in Los Angeles? The King opted in for one more season, but beyond that, it's a mystery. Lakers GM Rob Pelinka just dropped a major hint that LeBron might not retire in purple and gold. And with Luka Doncic now locked into LA's future, the writing might already be on the wall. Stick around as we dive into what Pelinka's words really mean, why Rich Paul's recent statement raised eyebrows, and which teams are quietly circling LeBron if the Lakers stumble. If you're new here, hit subscribe, like the video, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Will LeBron end his career in LA, or is there one last chapter somewhere else? LeBron James, a generational icon, a four-time MVP, a man who changed the business of basketball as much as he changed the game itself. For 7 seasons, he's worn the purple and gold, chasing greatness, breaking records, and carrying the Los Angeles Lakers to a title in 2020. But as he enters what could be his final NBA season, there's more uncertainty than ever. No long-term deal, no promises, no clarity. And then came a statement from Rob Pelinka, the Lakers' president of basketball operations, that left fans buzzing. It would be great if LeBron retired as a Laker. Would be, not will be, not definitely. Just would be. That's not confidence, that's diplomacy. So let's unpack what's really going on. LeBron recently picked up his $52.6 million player option for the 2025-26 season. But what made headlines wasn't the amount. It was what didn't come with it. No extension, no restructured deal, no clear sign that he's committed to finishing his career in LA. At 40 years old, LeBron is now year to year, and that's by design. He's keeping his options open. For basketball reasons, for family reasons, and for legacy reasons. Whether that means playing with his son Bronny, chasing a 5th ring, or both, LeBron's future is deliberately flexible. But that flexibility puts pressure on the Lakers. Shortly after LeBron picked up his option, his agent and longtime friend, Rich Paul, made a statement that raised some eyebrows across the league. LeBron wants to compete for a championship. He values a realistic chance of winning it all. Let's be real, that wasn't just a generic quote. That was a message. It was a challenge, a warning, maybe even a shot across the bow. Because if the Lakers aren't positioned to contend this season, LeBron might not stick around for the rebuild. He's not chasing stats anymore. He's chasing legacy. And that means one thing: championships. At the same press conference where Pelinka addressed LeBron's future, the Lakers officially announced a massive deal. Luka Doncic, 3 years, $165 million. Let that sink in. The Lakers are making it clear that the future of the franchise runs through Doncic. He's younger, he's elite, and he's under contract through his prime. This is the new foundation, and while LeBron and Luka could coexist for a season or two, it's clear the long-term blueprint doesn't revolve around a 40-something veteran, even if that veteran is LeBron James. That's the delicate balance Pelinka is walking. He's paying respect to the past while building toward the future. So when he says it would be great if LeBron retired as a Laker, what he's really saying is, we'd love it, but we're not banking on it. Now here's where things get spicy. LeBron has a no-trade clause, but if the Lakers fall out of contention, if they're floating around the play-in again, the whispers will start. Could LeBron ask to be traded? Could the Lakers consider a buyout? Insiders have pointed to a few key franchises who would leap at the opportunity. The Dallas Mavericks, who now have Kyrie and Luka, and would consider LeBron if he's bought out. The Golden State Warriors, with Steph and Draymond nearing the end of their own dynasties. The New York Knicks, always lurking when stars are in play. And don't forget the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron's hometown team, potentially looking for a fairy tale ending. These aren't just wild theories. These are real possibilities, if the Lakers falter. Then, there's the Bronny James factor. The Lakers drafted him in the second round, giving father and son the chance to play together. A dream that LeBron has vocalized for years. But what happens if Bronny doesn't crack the rotation? What if he's better off developing elsewhere? LeBron has always said he wants to share the court with his son. But that doesn't have to happen in Los Angeles. If the Lakers aren't giving Bronny minutes, and LeBron sees a better fit somewhere else, don't be surprised if he makes one last move to chase history and family. Let's go back to Pelinka's press conference one more time. He says conversations with Rich Paul have been open and constant. That's front office speak for, we're figuring it out as we go. Pelinka is a smart executive. He knows LeBron's legacy is tied to the Lakers, but he also knows how quickly that relationship can shift. He's leaving the door open. He's being respectful, but he's not making any promises. Because at the end of the day, LeBron's future may not be tied to loyalty, but to opportunity. So here's the truth. LeBron James could very well retire a Laker. But he could also chase one last title elsewhere. He could end his career back home in Cleveland, or with Steph in the Bay, or alongside Luka in Dallas, or even lighting up Madison Square Garden. It all depends on what the Lakers do this season, and whether they give LeBron one last, real shot at a championship. What do you think? Will LeBron retire in Los Angeles? Or are we about to witness one final king-sized move? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with every basketball fan in your life. We'll be following LeBron's next chapter all season long. Because in the NBA, anything can happen. And with LeBron, it usually does.